boys. Today, we've got a ARP, we've got a DRACO. Yes, a DRACO. I know. We'll get past that. Anyway, pretty much trying to compare apples to apples here. We got 10.5, 5.56 over here, and then we've got I think it's a 12-inch barrel, 12-inch 7.62 by 3.9. I built this gun. I bought this gun. I think it's from 1983, if I'm correct, if that's what the serial number tells me. To boil it down, boys, we're going to be comparing ARP versus DRACO. Not a mini DRACO, full-size DRACO. I've got a target out there, maybe 40 yards. We're going to test accuracy. And by the way, I am no professional. I am still learning. So give me a break. Thanks, guys. You might be asking yourself, what in the hell would you use these two guns for? And what purpose? Well, maybe home defense. Maybe a bear's running at you and you need to stop them fast. Maybe you have it in your truck and you whip it out when you need it. Who knows? Possibilities are endless. These short-barreled rifles, these are not, these are pistols, but these platforms are, some say they're not versatile, but I disagree. I think they are versatile. It can be used in many different forms. A little more in depth about the two in comparison to each other is, I'll start with weight. Unloaded, they are very similar. Almost identical. I mean, I haven't put it on the scale, but there's no noticeable difference. Now with the full magazine, it's going to be different because 7.62 weighs more, I think. So that's a little different, but the weight is pretty much the same. They weigh the same, almost. Now, ergonomics, usability, versatility. I mean, everybody knows how to use an AR-15. You got stock, charging handle, safety. It is kind of complex at first, but almost everybody knows how to use an AR-15 platform. Almost everybody. And it can be taught in seconds. AK, I could say the same thing. Maybe even simpler. Safe fire and paddle release. I mean, they're both very easy to control, easy to use, have been around for several decades, so everybody knows how to use them. They're very usable. Now, when we're comparing to a 16-inch rifle, you're gonna lose a lot of velocity, and you're gonna kind of tank your ballistics a little bit with these calibers out of these barrels. You're still slinging lead, I'll tell you that. It's still moving fast, and it's still gonna really frick up anything that it's gonna hit. Okay, I think AR-15, it loses 1,000 feet per second, which is a lot, but you're sitting at 2,000 feet per second now, which is still moving pretty fast. And then same for the AK. I think it's a 16-inch barrel, 7.62 is like 3,000 feet per second. Or no, it's like 25, 26. And then you lose like 500 with a 12-inch barrel. So yes, you're losing a lot of energy, but I still think it's still got energy. It's still gonna hit that thing real hard. I think this is the part of the video where I start shooting and stop talking. So I think I'm gonna start with ARP first. I'm gonna sit here and kind of mount it first, just to see, like, just to get my arrow out of the way, get those shots, see how we do, take some offhand shots, see how we do, and then we'll switch to the DRACO and compare. 5 shots, 10-inch barrel, 30 yards, 35. FMJ, 55 grain, going up. Okay, I like that. As we walk over the target, we can see that I hit all 5. And while it's not the best group, it's not terrible for Iron Sight's 10-inch barrel. So let's put some spray on that, and then we're gonna go offhand. Now that we got the seated position out of the way, let's go standing offhand. AR, 5 shots. Very, very nice. Let's go check the target. As we walk over to the target again, we do see that it looks like same type of group. I mean, it's not fucking crazy. And I'm not going insane. I'm not fucking, oh my god. Whew, sniper. No, I'm just taking it easy. Kind of took those ones fast, and that's not bad. That's called great combat accuracy is what you call that. Time for the DRACO. Same drill. 30 yards, 5 shots. First shots out of this gun for me, by the way. So, I'm looking at the group now. The group is better than the AR-15s, but I missed one. As we walk up to the target again, we can see, honestly, a really good group from the DRACO, but we missed one. I'm guessing low because this one's low. So, I'm surprised. A. DRACO ran good. B. And it's fucking loud. C. All right, gentlemen, I'm very satisfied with those results. Let's proceed and get the offhand shots with the DRACO. She's still hot. Yeah. Same thing. I missed like 2. But my group looks like when they're hitting me. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is it's user error. So I'm gonna blame it on me being a bad shot for those misses. A, not taking my time, and B, just sucking, simply. So we'll get past that. But the ones that I did hit, not a bad little group, and it's pushing my. I need to fix my T-post. That's not that bad. Actually, it is kind of bad. 3 out of 5. Ah, whatever. It's kind of cool. It's the DRACO. It's for the memes. So as I walk back to the table and ponder, which one do I like better? Well, that one was a little bit more accurate, and that one had a better group, but it's loud and it's kind of rambunctious and ridiculous. And that one, I don't know. I like them both. From those results, if I were to use them in a defense situation, probably the AR, because it's not as loud. No, it is loud. It's still loud. They're both very loud. They both look really cool. I think if I had to pick one, it would be that guy. But get both is the conclusion. Just get both. They both do okay at about 40 yards. And that's all you need them for. If you want to go further, just get a rifle. Simple. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just dropped my camera so hard, like right onto the dirt. Oh, that sucks so bad, but it's okay because it still works and we're still going. We're still rolling, baby. Let's keep going with the video. So that was not optimal. Let's finish off this magazine. So the ARP is definitely easier to shoot. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that actually. This is a lot more user friendly. But the DRACO is still fun. This thing also does this. So that's pretty cool. This thing's cool. I think this is a winner. Whatever. I don't care what you have to say about these. If they suck, or if there's no velocity, or they're just useless. I disagree. There's definitely a use for them. Especially if you have a fucking brace on the Draco. It makes it really usable. If I were to get one, it would probably be this one. But I'm not that guy, so I get both. These are viable. These are viable. Don't let anyone hate on you for them. These things are sick. Alright guys, let's switch over to first person point of view. I got some steel case. Let's see if the Draco mines or not. It's kind of hard to shoot with the camera over my eyeballs, but the Draco does not seem to care about the steel case. So that's cool, and it is getting hot. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little hot. My target's about to fall over. Alright, off into the dirt. Yo, the Draco's a runner. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That thing is fucking sick. And another bit of first-person action with the ARP. This thing's got a H3 buffer and a super safety, by the way, which is not a machine gun. It is semi-automatic. And I have to pull the trigger every single time a bullet is fired. This is not a machine gun. Fucking flawless, dude. Bro, my camera took a digger, bro. Damn it!